Larry Show back at you. Today's topic is happy birthday to the late great Carlton Weekly, also known as FBG Duck. Today is his birthday. He's 29. He would have been 29 years old as of today. Um, a very versatile rapper, one of the most known iconic drill rappers from Chicago. Like I said, he would have been 29 years old. He was killed at the age of 26 in August, I believe August 4th of 2020. Um, one of the best, and I'm not going to just say drill rapper. He was one of the best rappers out of Chicago, period. You know what I'm saying? Duck really had touched my soul when I got introduced to Duck. Unfortunately, I got introduced to Duck when he passed away. Uh, but I started going through a lot of his playlists and his music and everything, and I seen that his music related to me a lot. A lot of things that I had went through in my age, I could relate. You know, a lot of the times I liked the song "Soul Burn" because I grew up without a mom and dad, and so a lot of that related to me. When he said, "I never had a father, I never had a dad to father me," you know what I'm saying, and it still bothered him. And just like me not having a mom and dad, that still bothers me to this day. Um, Especially with Soul Burn, man. That really had made my soul burn. It's just a lot of the stuff he said in there. He said, they say some of the they say I help people before I help myself. You know what I'm saying? And then when I need somebody, I can't get no help. And I've always felt that way. That I've always been there to help everybody else, but when I needed the help, I could never get that same help. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely felt it. You know what I'm saying? Because they say when it rains, it pours. I just hope it rain. I just hope it don't rain over here no more. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hurt myself so much. My body is sore and feel like my mind and heart is going to war. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely, man. Duck was one of my favorites. And like I said, all and I'm gonna make this strictly on Duck. You know what I mean? A great artist. From 63rd to St. Lawrence. And unfortunately, my name is Lawrence, though. Larry is short for Lawrence, though. So that's another thing I relate to Duck with is my name is Lawrence, and he was from 63rd to St. Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. My name is Lawrence, though. But you know what I'm saying? Duck was a lot more than what was put out here about him. You know what I'm saying? He was really for the kids. Like I said, he wanted to stop the war in Chirac because he seen a lot of his peoples was dying, his people, and it wasn't worth him losing his peoples. You know what I'm saying? Out here in the streets, passed away, dying, and stuff like that. So you know what I mean. Um, and then throughout, he continued to make music, even though he lost his brother Brick, he lost his cousin Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He lost Ki, he lost Can't Get Right, he lost almost lost Wooski. I think he lost one of his other cousins, FBG's. I forgot what his name, Measle. Um, and it was just, he lost his cousin, THF Raheem. You know what I'm saying? Which is, Raheem was from the other side. You know what I mean? But still, that was his cousin. Like he even said that when his funeral came, he said he don't care if the ops is there. He said y'all count me in. That's my cousin. I'm going to be at that funeral. You know what I mean? Duck stood on what he stood on. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. I just wish he could have had a bigger, made more of a bigger impact and bigger career because he made a big impact but had a bigger career and made it long because Duck would have been on top, you know what I mean, by far. Um, Duck was so Chicago crazy. He just loved where he was from, you know what I'm saying? So, RIP, like I said, Carlton Weekly, FBG Duck, man. You definitely, like I said, you actually definitely had my soul burn on this one, you know what I'm saying? And there probably ain't a song I haven't listened to of yours. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, every song he got is a hit. With just a straight hit. You know what I mean? It's just like, man, look, what a deadly loss we lost with him. You know what I'm saying? Not just for the people of Chicago, but just worldwide because he Duck was loved all over. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of people from Wisconsin talk about him. Yeah, he got a lot of people that loved him in Wisconsin, Iowa. You know what I'm saying? He got some fans up here. He got a bunch of fans in Omaha, definitely. And Duck for surely, I just felt like he was a brother that I never had met. You know what I'm saying? Legendary show. He was just a brother I never met because I related so much to what he was on, and I seen that he really was a person that really wanted to give love out here, even though he came from that drill culture. And what I believe is just that when they started talking about Tuka, man, that just blew him off. You know what I mean? He just went. I mean, if y'all study dissing his ops, he gonna diss y'all ops. You know what I mean? So y'all dead ones and stuff. So I believe it's just like the other side wouldn't quit dissing, so that's what made him keep on dissing. You know what I mean? I could be wrong, but I don't know who really started the. Well, to me, it seemed like it started with the with Tuka, R.I.P. Tuka. You know what I'm saying? But and that's what got everything going because you had all the rappers worldwide saying they smoking on Tuka, not really knowing what the deal was about until FBG Doug had to stand 10 toes down like, hey, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? He was always known as a well fighter, a real good fighter, knockout artist from what I was hearing. Not too many people wanted to stand up to Duck. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a tragedy with how and just seeing him out there screaming for his life for like 20 minutes, man. It just was sad because I feel like he could have been saved though. You know what I'm saying? So uh, Duck definitely is a great one out here, and like I said, Chicago took a major loss, and not just Chicago, just everywhere because Duck is felt everywhere, musically. And you know what I'm saying? Not to take anything else from any other Chirac lost legend or anybody that's still representing the Chirac, but Duck was a major lost one that we had lost out here in the streets of Chicago and just everywhere worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Duck, as you was heavily missed. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say happy birthday, man, because like I said, a lot of things that you said and rapped about and just talked about, man, it touched my soul. You know what I'm saying? Even like how you talked about giving the hours pass when you seen them when they with their kids because you wouldn't want nobody blame down on you while you got your kids out here in the streets. You know what I mean? So Duck, you definitely stood on morals, man. You definitely stood on morals, man. You really was trying to end the war in Chirac. So man, I give you a much legendary shout out on the legendary show, and I just want to say happy birthday, uh, Carlton Weekly, also known as FBG Duck, also known as Blake Big Cloud. You are heavily missed, man, and till I get back at you again, legendary show one.